Malcolm X spent his life questioning power, history, and identity. But one of the most overlooked parts of his journey was how deeply he questioned his own origins. Not just as a black man in America, but as a person whose ancestry had been fragmented by history itself. Malcolm X understood something early on, that slavery didn't just take freedom. It disrupted names, families, cultures, and memory. He often spoke about how African Americans were taught what they weren't, instead of being taught who they were. And that questioning didn't stop at Africa. Malcolm X publicly acknowledged that his family background was complex. In speeches and interviews, he referenced the possibility of indigenous ancestry on his mother's side, a reality shared by many black families whose histories passed through the American South. For Malcolm, this wasn't unusual. It was evidence of how deeply intertwined and obscured American history really was. This discovery wasn't about claiming a new identity. Malcolm didn't use it to redefine himself ethnically. Instead, he used it to make a larger point: that entire populations, African, indigenous, and others, had their identities erased, renamed, and reorganized to serve systems of control. To Malcolm, identity loss was a political tool. Malcolm X believed that when people don't know their history, they are easier to manage. Names become labels. Culture becomes silence. Memory becomes optional. By questioning his ancestry, Malcolm was modeling something deeper: the right to investigate history for yourself, instead of accepting what was handed down. Today, millions of people are still uncovering family histories shaped by migration, slavery, and displacement. Malcolm X's message wasn't about certainty. It was about curiosity, about understanding that identity in America is rarely simple and never accidental. For Malcolm X, reclaiming truth was part of reclaiming power. Not to replace one label with another, but to understand how history shapes identity, and why questioning it is an act of freedom. Commercial break, please. Like and subscribe. It keeps YouTube's engine fueled. Much appreciated.